Another day, another story. Let's take a look at who the Rothschild family is and how powerful it is in the global capital market. In the 1700s, when the Rothschild family was about to grow up, the Jews didn't have a surname. The word Rothschild comes from the word Rothschild, which means a red shield drawn on the gate of their house. Jews traditionally had the power to manage money, and at that time it was religiously taboo to lend money and to get interest, and Jews of the lowest class had no choice but to play with it. Mayer Amschel, the first Rothschild, also started as a bank teller. An 11-year-old boy named Mayer Amschel runs an antique shop and learns about an empress named Prince Wilhelm. Later, when Prince Wilhelm was chased by Napoleon's army, he risked his life to protect his assistant's captain, and Prince Wilhelm believed him sincerely. Eventually, Mayer Amschel gets fundraising rights all over Europe, and if you listen to the anecdotes of Jewish merchants, you can see that they maintain credit and gain trust. The Rothschild family's greatest fortune was none other than his 5 sons, of whom Nathan, the fourth, stood out. One of the most famous anecdotes of the Rothschild family is the manipulation of public opinion in the Waterloo War, and what we know is that the British defeated Napoleon-led France. But the information imbalance in the days without the internet was serious, and Nathan used it to spread rumors that Britain would lose the Waterloo War and sell bonds held by the Rothschild family. Bond prices plunge with rumors that Britain is losing, with people clearing British government bonds, Nathan sweeping over 50%. Eventually, news of the battle that ended with the British victory again made huge profits by soaring government bonds, which naturally led to the acquisition of French government bonds in the same way. This laid the foundation for the Rothschild family, which now controls all industries. Not only did the Rothschild benefit from the aforementioned wars against France and Britain, but they did not like Napoleon's invasion of England, their business base. War inevitably requires a huge amount of money, and the Rothschild family provided more than 900 billion to Britain at the current market price to lay the foundation for Napoleon, and helped Brazil, ruled by Portugal, to gain independence in the 1820s. Brazil is a country rich in natural resources, and it was a golden land that lent money to the Rothschild family as collateral. As you know, Titanic was a luxury passenger ship then, and huge insurance coverage was essential. At that time, everyone in the business community entered Titanic's insurance business, but the Rothschild-owned bank ignored it, and Rothschild-owned Natty gave a rather wild answer to why. It didn't look like a big boat. Natty saw the dangers of the Titanic as a Jewish calculation, and 3 people, including Benjamin Guggenheim, who conspired to sabotage the establishment of the Federal Reserve Bank to conquer the U.S. financial world at the time, boarded the Titanic. Eventually, the 3 did not return, and the Federal Reserve was launched the following year. The Rothschild family story is just a guess. The wealth of the rich, such as Bill Gates and Warren Buffett, is personal property, but the Rothschild family's property has been the property of the entire family for generations, so it is virtually difficult to find the name of the Rothschild family in various investigations. But if you estimate that the Rothschild family had $6 billion in 1850, the most conservative 6% estimate is now estimated at $50 trillion. There are many ways to make a 6% return on $1,000. $10,000 is more difficult than $10,000, but I think it's possible. But it's impossible to generate $5 billion in sales every year. Also, it is impossible for every business the Rothschild family does to succeed without a single failure. Bill Gates and Jeff Bezos are now in their position, learning lessons from many failures. So, I think Rothschild's wealth is at least $10 trillion. But it's still an astronomical amount for us. Thanks for watching.